Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. So, starting simple cross-legged, adjusting your buttocks. So, we're just moving from side to side so you can feel that you're sitting evenly on both of your sitting bones. And very gently, not a big circle, just a little, just notice how you feel today. Circles with your shoulders backwards and forward. A couple of those, and then with your head from side to side, trying to draw your shoulders down. And in the same time, lengthening your spine, lengthening both sides of your torso. So from side to side, and then a couple of up and down. Also use your eyes, so it's not only with the eyes closed, but open your eyes, and then you will just really look at the navel, look up and ceiling like you want to look behind you. And so feel your spine, feel your upper back, and come back to neutral with your head. Once more, adjusting shoulder blades. Take your hands a little further back, bringing your elbows closer, sitting on the back of your sitting bone. So use your hands to push your thighs away, to push your knees away, to lift the front even more. And join your palms in front of your chest. Close your eyes and take a couple of breaths here. Just notice the breath coming through the nostrils, in and out. So deep inhalation and full exhalation. Relaxing your facial muscles. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, throat. And feel the breath going all the way down to the belly. So your belly, your ribcage, upper chest expands. And with exhalation, everything contracts. Just notice the movement of your chest in every direction. Forwards, backwards, to the sides, up to the ceiling, long spine, open chest. Relax your legs and feel a solid base. And then slowly bow your head to your heart. Release your arms, palms up on your thighs. And with your next inhalation, raise your head. Open your eyes, drawing shoulders down. And slowly take your arms to the sides. And before you raise your arms up, take a moment to really do a couple of movements with the shoulders, shoulder blades. Spread your fingers as much as you can. It's like overstretch them, trying to really, really push so you can feel almost the ball of the head of the metacarpals are pushing away. And slowly raise your arms up. So same, stretching your fingers as much as you can. Do a couple of times just to curl your fingers like you want to catch something, but have your palm open. Just your fingers. Curl your fingers like you want to grab something open, and a couple of those. Just your fingers, and then stretch your right side, left side. Just feel those muscles pulled from the back ribs, muscles on your back when you're reaching a little bit higher. And then come back to neutral. Relax your arms and change cross of your legs. So you can round your back for a moment, like bringing your chin to the sternum, looking at the navel, with the hands on the knees, rounding your back, really pushing the belly back. Your navel goes back to the spine. Round your back as much as you can. And then sit tall again. And place your right hand on the side, on the floor, on the sides of your hips, and raise your left arm, stretch, and come back slightly higher and stretch again. So keep bending your right elbow as well, taking your right shoulder. So just a couple of times, try how far you can go. Yes, stretching your side, try to have your left sitting bone on the floor. And turn your chest up to the ceiling, breathing in, and slowly come back to center. So place your left hand on the floor on the side, taking your left shoulder away, bending your elbows. It's more weight on your sitting bones than on this arm. Yes, and you're going slowly up and to the side. So it's like going 2 steps forward, half step back, and going to the side and stretching. Just to feel this nice and gentle movement. Then again, turn your chest up to the ceiling and come back to center. And so once more, place your hands on your knees. do a couple of times this cat and cow. So concave your back, look up, this kind of a back bend, round your back, look at the navel. Yes, look up, draw your shoulders down, and again round your back. Yes, one more time, open your chest, and then sit in a neutral position, stretch your legs forward. Then some movements with your feet, squeeze and spread your toes as much as you can, spread them. Yes, really feel your toes. Yes, some circles with the ankles. So same when you're pointing your toes, try to curl your toes. When you're making the circle towards your face, so really try to spread your toes. So maybe one foot at a time to make the most from the movement. So one direction and then the other one. So to really feel your toes. Yes, and then the other foot. Really, really spreading toes, curling them, feeling that the muscles on the soles of your feet are also working. And we will start on all four. So it's always, I found it the best way to start the practice, either Adho Mukha Virasana on all four. So this is to really feel the whole body. So you stretching your hands, you opening your hands, and also opening the ankles. So when you point your toes back, you can look at your right foot, left foot, and make sure that your toes pointing back and the ankles are open. And then you can feel your little toe on the mat. And then do a couple of cat and cow, just feeling your spine. You might even soften your elbows when you opening your chest and then push the floor away and around your back. So try to keep your hands and feet firmly pressed. So you might softening the elbows to come up, to open your chest, straightening them, and exhale, rounding your back. Really feel your spine. So slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. And also use your eyes, because the eye muscles are also important. So look up and look at the navel. Then for the next one, bring your right knee to your chest, your toes still pointing back. So bring this knee to your chest like you want to kiss your knee. Bring your forehead to the knee and really push the floor away. So try keep it. Just stretch and then put the leg down, then left leg. Bring the knee like you want to really kiss your knee. Yes, try to lift that foot to the knee as high as possible. And then relax. So now that's to move. So your right knee to the left elbow, a couple of times, same leg, just lift your knee. Yes, a couple of those. Yes, without even stretching, just coming back to neutral. That's all four. And right knee to the left elbow, so cross the midline. A couple of times this one, and then the other side. Okay, so try really bring this leg higher. So you need to sag the belly in. You need to round your back. Yes, I know it's quite heavy, but breathe in and out, and then come to Adho Mukha Virasana. So the next time, draw your big toes, place your knees wider, reach forward. You can relax, soften your knees for a moment, just to settle a little bit more on your feet. So use your hands, those bent arms, to push back. So you really feel that your sitting bones are going towards your heels, even if they're not precisely on. And tap your tailbone. So you're sucking the belly in, the navel goes up, and then stretch your arms forward without losing this action. So you're not going as far as you can. Just feel the stretch on both sides. So very gently going down with the right armpit, left armpit, rocking your chest, but trying to have your pelvis in a stable position, same as the hands. So just a little bit of a stretch for sides of your torso, for your shoulders, armpits. And then spread your fingers, look up, look at your hands. You might lift your fingers for a moment, just overstretch them. So keep your palms down, just your fingers up, and spread them as wide as you can. Placing every single knuckle down, and with the hands so active, come to your down dog. So straightening your legs And this is always a greatest test for the morning stiffness. So another absolutely fantastic pose to practice every morning is going from side to side with your hips, bending your legs, just really giving your muscles time to stretch the work at the longest uh, possible length. So make sure that you're really slowly stretching, like you can see your calves from within, feeling all those fibers from the heel, from the Achilles tendon. Yes. Seeing the muscle on the calf, feeling the tendons in the back of the knees stretched. Yes. Think softening your knees that you're doing cat and cow in your downward facing dog. So legs are almost straight because with the straight legs the movement will be very tiny. So soften your knees and do a couple of movements with your pelvis, tucking your tailbone and lifting the tailbone. So it's a little movement. Knees are soft, but it will really stretch and you can feel your hamstrings. It's like your sitting bones are pulling your hamstrings up and tucking your tailbone, feeling the contraction. And come onto your knees to this very gentle up dog, so opening your chest and take a moment before you push your pelvis too far forward. So rather focus on tucking the tailbone, pushing your pelvis forward, than just trying to think about the full back bend. So tuck your tailbone, come a little further back. It's like all four cat position, and with this trying to feel this kind of contraction in the abdomen. Okay, so to protect your lower back. So inhaling and exhale, just send your hips back, hold back, and then come forward a couple of times slowly. Okay, so just to warm up every single joint and back. Okay, so take your time, try to round your back, so going through this cat position, through this wave, through the spine. And for the next time when you are kind of on this all four, come onto your forearms. So it's a longer distance. And same to a couple of cat and cow in this one. Okay, so maybe your elbows are slightly more forward than your shoulders. But that's fine. Okay, so to create some more length for this for today. Just cat and cow. Going maybe very gently from side to side, like you want to look at your right foot, left foot, trying not to move with your hips so you don't have to see your foot, but look towards. So feel the side stretches in your neck as well, in your rib cage. And just your ribs, just your spine. And tuck your tailbone for the next one. Tuck your tailbone as much as you can. Good. And you might lift your knees just above the floor and then maybe straighten your legs. Yes, so just this more extended dolphin pose. And then go down with the knees. If you feel this is very unstable, you might interlock your fingers, so like for forearm stance, and then straighten your legs and bend. So this will be a great way to work with the strength, to build up a strength in the shoulders, arms, feeling your shoulder blades. And one more time, straighten your legs. Good. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax in Adho Kavirasana. So place your knees wider, sit on your heels, relax your arms, relax your shoulders. You can support even your forehead on your hands. So to do a couple of movements with the shoulders. So gentle circles, little circles. Just to feel your upper back. Yes, so once your hands are closer, you can also push back. So sitting bones to the heels, head relaxed. And then one more time, stretch your arms, coming to your downward facing dog. So that's what we did on all four. I want you to do this like 5 times. Bring your right knee to your chest. You touch the left elbow, so cross that midline, going back. Yes, if you feel like spread the leg completely up to the ceiling, so do this. And for the 5th time, step in between your hands. Yeah, so right knee to the left elbow, and then eventually right foot in between the hands. So use your core muscles, lift, lift, lift them up. Yes. Yes, so step in between your hands, be on your fingertips, and then do a couple of movements forwards and backwards. Just use your back foot. Try to keep this back leg straight, and it's like pushing the heel forward, standing on your toes, and then pushing back. Okay, so working with both legs this way. And then try to straighten it for the next, straighten your right leg as much as you can, pushing forward and pushing back as far as you can. So really active legs. It's like you're doing Parsvottanasana. It doesn't matter if the leg is straight, try to keep your chest open and then come back to your downward facing dog. And same for the next side. So same, bring your left knee to your chest as high as you can, really, really, really bring it high. And then to your right elbow and leg up. Right elbow and up. Yes, just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Just keep rocking and then placing your foot in between your hands. Remember to breathe. Remember to smile. Yes, so step in between the hands and then again going slowly. Just thinking about the back leg. The back heel is moving. So forward, as far forward with the back heel and back like you want to reach the wall behind you. So after a couple of those, also try to straighten the left leg. So push forward and hips, left hip as far back as you can. Yes, straightening your leg, feeling your hamstring, just warm up everything. Okay, and then step back to downward facing dog. And now feel this pose. Maybe it feels slightly better, maybe a little bit more spacious. The same, go from side to side. Try to keep your arms and legs straight. Just very gently going, shifting the weight onto your right side, onto the left one. Tuck your tailbones and finding this hollow state in the belly. And then walk your hands back to your feet for Baddha Hasta Uttanasana. So grab your elbows, go from side to side, pulling your elbows down towards your ankles and shifting the weight a little bit more on your right foot, left foot. So going from side to side as far as you can. Relax your head. You can look at the navel, so to make sure that the back of the neck is long. And then change grip of your elbows and softening and bending your knees slightly, leaning a little bit more forward and backwards. So first with the legs just nice and soft, so not too much for the hamstrings. Just shifting the weight onto your toes, then onto your heels. If you feel like that will be good for the hamstrings, so straighten both legs, or maybe one at a time. And again, go as far forward as you can with your hips and as far back. You can lift your toes when you're standing on your heels and spread them and lengthen. So when you stand more on the balls of your feet and the toes will stay nice and long. You won't have to grip the mat so desperately. So keep your inner arches up. Then again, release your arms, bend your legs, place your hands first on your shins so you can really round your lower back. Suck the belly in, look at the navel, and slowly place your hands on your thighs, coming a little higher. The same, belly goes in, lower back long, upper back, so round, and slowly come up to your Tadasana. So stand in front of your mat for now. So getting ready for our sun salutation. So hopefully you can feel a little bit more alive. Before we do the sun salutation, let's go. I will still face you. So just face the front of your mat. Interlock your fingers for Parvatasana, doing a couple of those circular movements with your wrist. Yes, with your fingers, stretch open, yes, both directions. Really so important for our fingers. Yes, so it's like so many joints. Yes, to stretch, to so many tendons. Yes, so really, really take a moment to stretch them, and then raise your arms up, breathing in, press your heels, and with the exhalation, come to Utkatasana. So feel your thighs, feel your sitting bones, and try to think bringing them slightly together. Just feeling this firmness in the hips, stretch, and maybe still with the legs bent, go from side to side. Just a little movement. Try not to move with the hips, so stretching sides. Yes, very slowly. So that should really, really wake up your quads. And then straighten your legs. Really push back, so feel the contraction now. Lower your arms, relaxing your shoulders, release that tension, change interlock of your fingers, and slowly first rotate and stay with the hands, shoulders on shoulders level, and just do a couple of movements with the shoulders. So just forward and backwards, pushing and bringing them closer. Then raise your arms and take your shoulders up as high as you can, and then draw them down. So first just with the shoulders, and then when your shoulders are up, take your hands, arms further back. Then bend your legs. And again, try to keep your, yes, watch your knees, so make sure that your thighs are going parallel, not towards each other. So heels slightly out and your thighs parallel. Bending your legs, reaching up, yes. Lucy slightly narrower with your legs, yes. Good. Tucking your tailbone slightly, feel your core muscles. Bend your legs a little more. Keep smiling, keep breathing, and slowly straighten your legs, lower your arms. So hopefully you can feel this in your quads. So shake your legs a little. You can let your arms swing around a little. So before sun salutation, just release this, smiling, and then standing in Tadasana in front of your mat. The choice is yours. Choose to stay with the feet together or apart, up to you. You know what to do. So open your chest, standing on your heels, extending your arms, and feeling your palms open, feeling the soles of your feet also nice and open, broad and wide. Okay, so drawing shoulders down, buttocks pointing down, core muscles active. So inhale, raise your arms for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, look at the navel, full forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up. You can keep your knees down. Exhale, Chaturanga, feel your triceps. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, head down. Inhale, Urdhva Hasta. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Hasta. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, head down. Inhale, Urdhva Hasta. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Look forward. Adho Mukha. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look down. Inhale, Urdhva Hasta. Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Namaskar. It's halfway already. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Down dog. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down. Inhale, Urdhva Exhale, Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward, look forward. Exhale, look at the navel. Urdhva Namaskar. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, open your chest. Exhale, down dog, straighten your legs. Urdhva Mukha. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Namaskar. Just more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva And the last one. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward. Down dog. Inhale up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Uttanasana, look forward. Exhale, head down. Urdhva Namaskarasana, Tadasana. So standing in Tadasana, just take a moment. You can close your eyes. If it's too much to close your eyes, you can just look further forward, down. So just keep your eyes slightly open. Try to feel your feet, your knees, yes, muscles, the postural muscles, especially your quads, your thighs, front of your thighs, your buttocks, your core muscles. So keep breathing. Feel your arms. Feel your triceps. So just straighten your arms, reaching down with the fingertips. Take your shoulders back. Very gently squeeze your shoulder blades to keep your front more open. And just breathe in and out. A little bit more weight onto your heels. Try to feel the weight of your body. Is it on the toes or on the heels, on the right side, maybe left foot more? Just try to find balance. Just one more deep inhalation through your belly, through your chest. Feel this expansion. And with the exhalation, relax. So today we will go just to the floor. So this is stretch, half pigeon stretch, just going all the way around to this Ardha Matsyendrasana. So when you come onto all four, take your right knee to your right wrist, so your right thigh is parallel to your mat. So your shin is like 45-degree angle. If you feel like this is too much, you can support your right buttock on something. And then come onto your elbows, just a little bit of a stretch for the lower back. Yes, for the hip. It's a lovely, lovely stretch. So anytime you feel this is something happening with the lower back or sacrum, yes, this stretch, yes, of course, using any supports, maybe coming, yes, on the bolster. Yes, it's really one of the best stretches. Not only the preparation for very deep pose, but the higher you are, of course, it will be easier. But it's a really lovely stretch for the lower back, yes, and the sacroiliac joints. So this very gently going from side to side. Just feeling your spine, pushing your the floor away with your elbows, with your forearms. If it's too much, you can of course always place your forehead on your hands. So take a moment, just feel the stretch. It's just to explore. Lucy, take your knee more forward, more forward. Yes. So your outer thigh is parallel to the outer edge of the mat. Yes, the shin is 45-degree angle, not more because eventually we want to have a 90-degree angle, but this is absolutely super, super deep stretch. Yes, so Sarah, come onto your elbows. Sarah. Yes. So the knee goes really to your elbow actually. So as far forward with this knee as possible. And then very slowly lean onto your right side. So just go onto your right buttock, right side carefully, and take your left leg all the way round forward to the front of your mat. Yes, so it's like Ardha Matsyendrasana, and you can stay with the foot in the midline, or take your foot on the outside of the knee. So we're going to this Ardha Matsyendrasana, making a twist to the left at first. Yes, if you feel this is too much, you can stay just sitting tall. Yes, or the more forward your leg will be, the easier will be for the hip. Yes, so just very gentle twist, rather to lengthen your spine than anything else. And then it's the same way we coming back to the pigeon. So you taking your left leg all the way back to come onto your fourth, slide your right knee back, and then slide your right leg forward. So this leg needs to go really, really go forward, as far forward. So your outer left thigh parallel to the outer edge of the mat. It's like your left heel will be now under your right hip bone, even if this hip bone won't be completely on this heel. So you can feel the stretch on the outer hip from the sitting bone. You can come onto your elbows or support your forehead on your hands. And very gently going from side to side. So, yeah. So normally we would use the bolster, but we're not staying long for this. So you have the other foot, so you can tuck your toes under this to support your knee. So it's not too much pressure on the kneecap. You are on your hands, on your arms, and trying not to lean too much from side to side. Just hold this for a moment. And then lean to the left. So to sit on the left buttock, so the outer hip is and outer thigh is on the mat. And you're taking your leg either to the midline or crossing your thigh. And now making a twist to the right. So stretching, hugging your knee, or just staying sitting tall. So anything to feel good for the spine, feel good for the chest. The chest is open. Another deep breath in and out. Really feel this space in the chest, feel this stretch in the lower back. So really, it's all for this this area. And then send your right leg back. Come back to your all fours. So slowly. Yes, you can do a couple of cat and cow. Just to notice your spine. Comparing to the first one, like we started the class. And what else? Shavasana. So get ready if you need your socks and a blanket. Get it ready. And before you go, I just go very gently with your knees from side to side. And if it feels okay to stay with the knees, legs bent, so knees together, feet apart, or stretch your legs forward for Shavasana. So anything good for you. So make sure this is nice and relaxed moment. So yes, knees very gently from side to side first. Yes, to feel your lower back, so to feel the stretch. Yes, bringing your chin to the sternum, adjusting your shoulder blades, placing your arms alongside your body with the palms facing up. Is there anything, any position for the legs to make it comfortable for your lower back? You can take a couple of deep breaths to your belly. Relaxing legs, your feet, relaxing your arms, your hands, your fingers. Taking another deep breath into the belly and relaxing your inner organs. Let them drop down towards the spine. And relaxing your facial muscles. Softening your eyelids. Relaxing your eyeballs. Let them drop into the sockets. Relaxing your cheeks, your jaw. So your lips are barely touching. Just another deep inhalation. Feel the whole length of the body on the mat. And with the exhalation, relax and let go. Inhalation, exhalation, Shavasana. Slowly deepen your inhalations and start moving with your fingers, toes. You can place your hands on your belly, take another deep breath in. Really feel there's an inhalation pushing the belly out and feel the contraction with the exhalation. Then you can raise your arms over your head, stretching yourself. And bending your legs one at a time. So turn to your right side, bringing your knees closer. Rounding your back, feeling the whole length of the spine. And when you're ready, use your hands to sit up. So you can stay with your eyes closed. Join your palms in front of your chest. Take another deep inhalation with the focus on the spine. So lengthen lower back. Open the upper chest. Gently squeezing your shoulder blades. Move your chin backwards. So another deep breath in. Really big space in your, just open space in your chest, in your abdomen. And exhale, bow your head to the heart. Thank you so for today's yoga, your time, and your practice. Inhale, raise your head, open your eyes. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a good rest of the day. Keep the space within any questions, let me know. So hopefully you feel a little bit more awake with this